Good day. I am Miss Eliza Faith Firulino. I will be tackled about curriculum development. The curriculum development discusses the process for developing curriculum as presented by different scholars in curriculum through their models. These curriculum models have been tried and tested by different developers across the globe in developing curricula, from preschool education to graduate program. Different curriculum development models. So the curriculum development models are based on a clear, consistent understanding the various scholars of the nature of curriculum. So the different models are described on different ways and different process of curriculum development. In this model of this chapter are presented according to three categories, which is linear model, cyclical model, and dynamic model. Linear model of curriculum development prescribe a rational step-by-step procedure. Curriculum development starting with objectives. And Tyler's rational linear model, it is prescribed a step-by-step procedure starting with objectives to provide clarity and focus to achieve clear learning outcomes. So the Tyler model is one of the earlier model in curriculum development. Ralph Tyler was the first developed curriculum development at the University of Chicago. This model was presented in his book of Curriculum and Instruction, as published during 1949. He argued that curriculum development should be logical and systematic to ensure that educational objectives are clearly defined as the instruction are clearly organized to achieve the desired outcomes. There are four types of model procedure is determine, identify, organize, and evaluate. To determine, it is a student towards or objectives. It is a setting of specific learning objective of the students. About what student will learn. Identify is about developing learning experiences, anticipating the lesson of the teachers and also the activities. Organize. It is about determine experience of relevancy of the student. Evaluate. Using the objectives has been achieved to the learners. Is philosophical and psychological. When we say philosophical, it is about social values. The psychological is about learning effect of human. Rob Tyler argued that to develop any curriculum workers should respond to four basic questions, which is, and number one, what educational purposes should the school seek to attain? And number two, what educational experiences are likely to attain their objectives? And number three, how can this educational experience be organized? Lastly, how can we determine whether these purposes are being attained? In the first question, it is refers to the school should define clear and specific educational objectives. And number two, educators should select learning experiences that align with objectives. While the number three refers the curriculum should be structured in logical or sequence to support student learning. Last, it refers the assessment criteria and methods that should establish to evaluate student learning and progress. Aside from these four questions, Tyler also identified the three curriculum sources, which is society, students, and subject matter. Accordingly, curriculum workers need to study these sources carefully in order to develop a curriculum. So Tyler also pointed out the importance of philosophy of education and psychology of learning to learn the objectives that are included curriculum. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.